Hey everyone, I'm Mike from theparkprodigy.com, and on today's video, we are over at opening day of the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival, and we're gonna break down some of the best treats that you can enjoy during this year's Food and Wine Festival. That's right, we're gonna break down some of the best snacks, we're gonna break down some of the best drinks. You know, it's a tough job, but unfortunately someone has to come and do this. I'm really excited for this video. I don't know how many snacks and drinks we're gonna try, but we're gonna try to get through a lot. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's go get started. Alright, so if you've been watching the Park Prodigy videos, you know we kind of do things in reverse around here. So we went over to Ireland, it was kind of the first booth we've seen, and we wanted to try out some of the Bailey stuff. So to start out, we do have the warm chocolate pudding cake. We got a little bit of Irish cream liqueur inside, it's a custard. Then of course, we do have the Guinness Bailey's coffee shake. If you've been watching my Instagram, you've been seeing that we've been drinking a lot of coffee, infused alcohol, different type of drinks so far here at the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. So again, we're doing it in reverse, but you can never go wrong with chocolate, I feel like. This might be a little bit too much of the sweets between the food and the drink, but let's go in for bite number one. Dude, it's really good. It's really, really warm. You can tell that they had the cake, they were kind of baking it a little bit. It's a really, really good cake. If you like sweets, if you like chocolate, definitely want to come and try that out. Let's go for the Guinness Bailey's coffee. Now, my friends have been drinking this for years. This is not new at the festival. However, I just kind of felt like it was the perfect little, you know, kind of pairing as we have the birds in the background. But this is what EPCOT is really all about. So let's give the drink a try. So I got a little milk mustache going on, but that's really, really good. And because it's like 105 degrees out, even though it's chocolate, it's kind of like a milkshake, it's really refreshing. It's cold, mixes well with the hot chocolate cake. Overall, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this about an 8.3 out of 10. I'm very, very pleased. Really, really good, especially if you like sweets. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so next on the list, we came over to Australia, and as you can see, right now we have the grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp. Now, I don't know if you guys can also see, but I got a water as well. Yeah, you could probably tell, but I'm sweating a little bit. Very, very important. One of the most important things as you come down to EPCOT for the Food and Wine Festival, don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, I used to work at Disney. When I worked at Disney, they actually told me drink 1 bottle of water for every hour you're in the sun like this. So again, we just wanted to make sure we did the right thing. Stay responsible, stay hydrated. That's very, very important. Now, on to the shrimp. Now, this is one of the dishes we picked just because it's kind of just so, I think you can't not like this, especially this might be a good fit for a lot of families who are coming down. If you're maybe a little health conscious, right? There's nothing that you could see here that isn't healthy, nothing that you see here that you might not enjoy. Now we're gonna go in, we're gonna get the shrimp, we're gonna get the pineapple, we're gonna get some of these, I don't know what you would call it, edamame, sweet peas, but we're gonna get everything in one bite and we're gonna go for it. Here we go. I mean, it's really good. It's not over the top spicy, but it has a lot of flavor, which I really, really enjoy. It's in Australia. I don't know if I said that already. Altogether, I got the shrimp, I got 2 bottles of water. It was like 12 bucks, so not over the top, but on a scale of 1 to 10, let me think about this for a second. It's definitely different. It's completely different from the sweets we just came from, but I feel like healthy. I feel, you know, I feel good. I'm gonna say, we're gonna keep it pretty consistent, an 8.5 out of 10. It's a little bit better than the chocolate cake just because it's actual food and it has a lot of flavor. It's really, really good. Definitely give it a shot in Australia. That's it. Move on to the next one. All right, so we're moving along. As you can see, we're moving pretty quick. Now, we stopped over at Earth Eats and I got my friend Stu, AKA Mike, AKA Stu, for everyone back home in New York. Now, we're trying the Impossible Burger Slider. Now, we have some wasabi cream and we have, of course, the spicy slaw with a sesame seed bun, not to quote my boys over at McDonald's. Stu also got the strawberry freeze, which we've all tasted at this point. Really, really good. So I'm expecting a high score for that. But Stu, what do you think about these Impossible Sliders?
We're gonna find out.
All right.
Let's see.
I'm not really into, you know, the Impossible Burger craze. However, we saw it, we wanted to try it.
We know a lot of our
one bite, everybody knows the rule. I'm getting an Asian vibe from it. Asian flavors. It's really good. I think the sesame seed fits it very well.
I mean, I really can't tell much of a difference between that and a regular meat burger. So
You're
if
right.
you are here and you're looking for those options, vegan, vegetarian,
For sure.
this is really, honestly, it hits the spot, gives you that burger vibe.
I'm already unprepared. I have no idea what we paid for this, but I can just tell you that if you are, like Stu said, if you are vegetarian, if you are vegan, I don't actually know if it's vegan. I don't want to get myself into trouble. It's plant-based. Thank you, Liz. So again, though, it's very, very good. Stu, what do you think about the drink? While I take bite number
If
2.
you find yourself in 105-degree weather in Universal or Disney, you come here. You get this drink.
We got the strawberry freeze. It's lemon and ginger with herbal tea. Actually, yeah, strawberry freeze featuring lemon and ginger herbal tea with kettle wine. That's it. That's the drink. I think that's the review. You're gonna see plenty more of Stu because I'm gonna try to convince him. Maybe you'll see Liz. Maybe you'll see Chris. I don't know, but we're just having a lot of fun here. Thank you all so much for checking this out. Let's move on to food review number 4. All right, so we're keeping the party rolling. This is gonna be a big one. So I gotta be honest, this is not gonna be the best section of the video for my vegetarians out there. However, there's a lot of really, really good food, specifically that I'm gonna enjoy in this section of the video. So we stopped over at the Swanky Sauce Swine, and right now we have the pork rinds, we have the sticky ribs with green onions and peanuts, and then we have the grilled pork shoulder or lettuce wraps because, of course, we had to get the salad to keep it healthy. You know, make sure we do the right thing, be responsible. I also got a bourbon Bloody Mary. So usually, I'm not really into Bloody Marys. However, from a bourbon standpoint, I love bourbon, so I had to get the bourbon Bloody Mary. Let's start it off with the pork rinds. You got a little bit of a dipping sauce over here, so we're gonna start with that, see how it is. It's really good. I mean, from a dipping standpoint, the cheese hits you right away. Of course, you have the pork rinds. We're gonna try the Bloody Mary while making a mess. See how that is with the bacon inside of the bourbon Bloody Mary. That's good. It's refreshing, more so than anything. You have the tomato, of course. You don't really taste the bourbon, but that's okay, just because it's so hot out, to be honest with you. I don't really know if I need the bourbon at this point. Let's leave the salad for last, okay? Be responsible. We're going in for the pork ribs to see how they are. The ribs are good. I wish they were maybe cooked a little bit more. I kind of like my ribs a little burnt. They're good though, it's a good rib. Nothing to write home about though. Salad. Save the best for last. Let's give this a shot. And the salad, it's not really a salad, it has grilled pork shoulder on a lettuce wrap. There's a lot going on here. Making a mess, but that's usually the best food. That's really good. I think that's the best thing out of all of it. We're going grading 1 to 10. This is chips and dip. Nothing to write home about. I would say 6.3 out of 10. I might not get this a second time. Ribs are good, but like I said, I wish they were cooked a little bit more. The ribs I would give a 6.8 out of 10. The salad, which is really the grilled pork shoulder, lettuce wraps, that I would give a 7.8 out of 10. I thought that was really good. I think the lettuce and just the I don't know if it's dressing on top, kind of added to it. And then the bourbon Bloody Mary, I'm gonna go back down a little bit. I'm gonna give the bourbon Bloody Mary, we're gonna give it a 7.2 out of 10. Wasn't terrible, but from a bourbon standpoint, I'd probably just go with a regular bourbon on the rocks if I was trying to do this again. But that's it, guys. We are at the Swanky Sauce Swine. We got a lot of food. My friend's gonna come in, help me finish this. We're gonna jump over to the next section of the video. All right, so we're moving along and we're mixing it up a little bit. As you can tell, I have 2 drinks in my hand. I'm not double fisting. One is my friend's, but they wanted me to give my honest opinion on both of them. So we went over to the Mexico booth at the Food and Wine Festival. They have 2 margaritas that they are selling over there. One of them is gonna be a blood orange margarita and the other is gonna be a 2 mango margarita. So I got the blood orange. Blood orange is kind of always my go-to as far as margaritas go. Let's give them a shot. Let's rate them. Let's see how they are compared to inside La Cava de Tequila. You guys already know how I feel about La Cava de Tequila. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. So we'll start with the blood orange. You know, it's kind of the same thing that just happened with the Bloody Mary, the bourbon Bloody Mary. It's a little too sweet, and usually I like that, but you really can't even taste the tequila. You know, I know that it's because of the food booths. My personal opinion is if you want a margarita, I would still go inside to La Cava. I think they're just better inside. But let's give the mango one. Let's see if maybe it's just a blood orange. Yo, the mango's a lot better. The mango also just has such a better, I feel like, flavor to it. It's a little bit more refreshing. If I was to rate them, I would give the blood orange, again, this is on the low side, a little bit too sweet. I would say a 6.3 out of 10. The mango though, and the same thing, it's a little sweet. However, it's just a better flavor, if that makes sense, of sweetness. I would say this is probably like a 7.8 out of 10. Overall though, you want to go in right behind me to La Cava de Tequila if you are going for a margarita, but hey, we're keeping the party rolling. As you can see, we're trying everything out, or as much as we possibly can on this video. Let's move on to the next one, hopefully get some food. All right, everyone, so we're moving the food review here at the EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival along. Now, I don't have my team with me here today. This is actually our second day here at the International Food and Wine Festival, but we had to come back because the first day, I don't know if you guys could see behind me, but the first day they actually ran out of French fries, right? And I don't know, my friends definitely know this about me, but you all watching at home probably don't know this about me, but I am sort of a French fry connoisseur. I love French fries. I just love everything about them. So we had to come back and taste them to see if they really are as good as everyone is making them out to be. Now this was over at, I think it's called the Fry Basket. It's kind of near Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not in the actual World Showcase, so that's something that's important to keep in mind as you come over. But we're gonna taste them. We're gonna rate them from 1 to 10. Essentially, we have sea salt. We got a bacon and kind of like a maple French fry, and then it looks like we got a sweet potato fry. So I'm gonna start with the. I think it's more of a salt and vinegar. I'm not unprepared, but I mean, to be honest with you, there's worse things you could be unprepared for in life right now. Yeah, so there's a salt and vinegar French fry. Yeah, that's really good. If you like salt and vinegar chips, that's a winner. We're gonna move on to the bacon. So the bacon ones, I can already tell, it looks like they got a lot of seasoning on here. So it's like a bacon barbecue flavor. This one's good. This wouldn't be my favorite though out of the first two I've already had. Last but not least, gonna be a little healthy on the last one with some sweet potato fries. And this has more of a, I forget the word for it, but it has a cheese. It's also a little sticky. I don't know what that's about. It's syrup. It's a sweet potato like syrup fry. This is more of a dessert, to be real. No, so what you gotta do, you start out with the salt and vinegar French fry. Eat those, and then truthfully you go for the sweet potato fry. You got the nice little salty in the beginning, then you end it with the dessert. Yo, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this the highest of the day, and I think this might be what we do for the video, because this is gonna be hard to top. But overall, I would say the overall experience, there's a lot of French fries here as well. I'm gonna give this a 9.2 out of 10. That's how much I enjoyed this. 9.2 out of 10, the highest of the day. It lives up to the hype that you're seeing online, and if you're into French fries, you definitely gotta come and try it. All right, so there you have it, everyone. I kind of lost count. I don't know how many we got in, but those are some of the best or some of our favorite snacks, little bites, drinks going on at this year's International Food and Wine Festival. Now, the International Food and Wine Festival is running through November 19th, so you definitely have plenty of time to come to EPCOT and enjoy everything they have going on. Enjoy all the food, enjoy all the drinks. Now, of course, this year is a special year because Disney still has the 50th anniversary going on, so there's a lot of cool stuff going on here at Walt Disney World, as you could probably tell. I hope you all found this video helpful. I hope that you're all a little bit hungry after watching this video, and you are excited for your next Walt Disney World trip. I think that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. Until next time, I will talk to you soon.